the same hotel, same place, same stage, fourth time in a row, I feel somewhat different because what I'm going to talk about today is something new, and that's not the modern UI. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the AI automation. And what AI automation is, it's a new way to automate and customize your ERP application. And Meaton early in his presentation was talking about like all the scenarios where you can apply the AI, and AI automation is the tool or technology that you use on behind to do that. So it helps you to automate the complex workflows. It allows you or introduces the notion of no-code customization. It enables you to integrate with external AI services, and it's also designed to protect your sensitive information within your perimeter. With that one, I want to go straight to the demo. Okay? And for my demo, I will be using a real case scenario where I'm using, like we're using Acumatica by ourselves within our company, and we're using it to support all of you here. So all of our support cases goes through the Acumatica. And over here, I use data from one of our favorite support case providers, Greg Merced, with his permission. And the case that I will have will be an support case closure. And support case closure is basically a scenario where we're done working on the support case, and support engineer need to write down the closure notes. And despite it might be appearing as a straightforward operation, it's not that straightforward because it takes quite some time. You need to go through all the case activities, analyze them, see the information about the case, and write the conclusion, what you've done there, what was the problem, what was the root cause, how it was fixed, and so on. And as a result, you may guess that our closure note sometimes looks like that one. So let's see how that can be solved in just one click. You see here this button, Generate Closure Notes. So I hit that, and that triggers the flow, which is essentially like gather the information from the support case, submits it to LLM, and produce the results. And you can see this is a very, very detailed result with a very good information. We can even see that we spent 4 hours, 15 minutes working on this support case. And then I may decide if I want to do some alteration, if I want just to take it as is, and update my support case. But now let's see what is under the hood, how this thing's working, how you can do that by yourself without involving any kind of programmers. For that one, I will go to this new screen that's called AI Prompt Editor. And I will select the script that I was using in this case. So that's my closure notes. Over here, I specify how my button should be named. I specify what kind of service, AI service I want to use. So I specify my connection string. I indicate with which screen I want to implement the section with. And over here, you see the cases. So eventually, if you will go here, you see that's my cases screen, that's my button. And then I work on my prompt. In my prompt, I specify like what is the format I want to have, which items I want to put in my closure notes. And then I enrich it with the additional information that I can basically extract from my support case and create augmented prompt that will contain all the information that my machine learning services or AI or LLM require to provide me with answer. Also from here, I can pick the just some random support case, see what will be the generated prompt, test what will be outcome based on this prompt, and work on that. But now, okay, I do have the response from the LLM, and it comes to me in various formats. Now I need to process that. I need to find out what to do with that. So how do I do that? And that's where the real miracle happens. Over here, I have another one that's called update instruction, where I can put an instruction what to do here. So here I just say update case closure notes with result. It's a very simple one. But it can be more complicated than that, significantly more complicated than that. So, for example, over here, I do have another action that I did, which is basically enriches the inventory information. And over here, I put a more complex script. I told like, from result, update the item description with description and item body with the body. And in my prompt instruction, I told like, go to www.acumatica.com and based on the original item and description, provide me with extended information from the website. Pretty cool, right? Let's see how that works. So over here, I have my item, and it will update this field, and it will update this field. So let's see if it works. Oops. Sorry, my session is probably expired. I apologize about that. Let's try it again. So we go to this field, and we trigger the action. Okay, that one was working. But I picked a slightly wrong item because my description didn't change. So let me change something like this one. And pay attention to this field too. So we have this field and this field. So I can refine description. And it makes the call. And you can see this one changed too. So like basically it takes the result that has been processed, submit it to the LLM that is trained on our API and our internal data, and converted it to the API call where we submit the data back to the screen. Now, you may argue that these demos are not so complicated, but if you will start to think what kind of opportunities it's open to you, I mean, number one, I didn't write a single line of code to do that. Number two, it was really quick. Number three, think how much actions I've automated. And now, what you can do, you can take it and you can go to any screen in Acumatica, think of the scenarios that you want to implement, and do it just by yourself. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. Okay, thank you very much, and let me call Ali Jani on stage. That's awesome.